Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox, take a close-up look and try on the Grand Seiko SBGW321 Nishikigoi European exclusive. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a Grand Seiko SBGW321 Nishikigoi European exclusive mechanical wristwatch. And just taking a look at the details of the box packaging. And now let's go ahead and open it up by, of course, sliding the outer box sleeve out. And just setting the box sleeve to the side for the time being and giving you a look at the inner box itself. And the underside of the box. And right there, some details in a silvery print. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by lifting up the box lid to reveal the contents inside, and just setting the box to the side, setting it on the right hand side for the time being, and giving you a look directly inside of this Grand Seiko SBGW321 or SBGW321G Nishikigoi European exclusive, limited to 300 pieces for the European market. And of course, let's lift up the paper wrapper to reveal more clearly the contents inside of the box. And let's go ahead and lift out all the materials or papers from the box packaging. And this watch does come with some extra non-standard accessories, which are these two straps, and they are 18mm wide, so these are additional to the original watch itself. So just setting that to the side, and let's continue to pop out the rest of the box contents. So just setting that to the side as well, and of course lifting out the watch box or watch case and just checking through. And of course there are some other details or parts as well. And much more things. Or what appears to be just some cushions inside of the box tray. Okay, so just putting those cushions back in and just dropping that paper wrapper back in as well. But actually, let's pop the tray back in and just checking through to make sure that we've not left anything out. And there is a card as well, a business card. So just setting that down to the side. And of course we can slide the Grand Seiko watch box back into its sleeve. So right there, nice and neatly to the side now. And just laying the contents across the tabletop. So these two straps, just giving you a quick look because they don't come standard with the watch. They are additional items that's been included as extras. So just giving you a quick look at these two straps. And of course the clasp as well. So right there, 18mm with straps at the lugs or the fitment side. Okay, and just going to set the straps to the side and out of frame so it doesn't get confused with the watch itself with its original contents. Okay, so there is what appears to be a pouch here with the Grand Seiko branding on it. So we're just going to set that to the side as we discover the items that have come included with this SBGW321. Okay, so there is a card here with the UK GS9 club details, so just setting that to the side as well and moving right along. There is a, I suppose, booklet here, but we'll just leave that in the packet and move on to the rest of the items. So just going to lay those items across the tabletop, and there is a folded details here. So it is an invoice for the watch itself, so just going to set that down and to the side. And there is a booklet here, as we can see, with the Grand Seiko branding. So a booklet case, and it does have the Grand Seiko inspection certificate in English as well as Japanese. So if I lift up the details, I'm giving you a look up close with the information about the accuracy and mechanical details of the watch. So I'm just going to separate that and give you a look at the watch certificate itself. So right there, giving you an up-close look at the details for this Grand Seiko Nishikigoi. And just going to pop that back in the booklet or case and setting that to the side, and finally moving right on to the watch holder or case or box itself. So giving you a look at the overall details as we get closer in to the watch. So to give you some sense of this case, so resting it in my palm, and of course gripping and holding it as well. Now let's go ahead and open it up. So let's bring it up close so you can see the details of that Grand Seiko debossing on the case and the stitching details as well. And let's go ahead and open it up and lift off the light grey microfiber cloth, and of course just going to check the cloth as well to see if there's any branding or any other details there. Okay, there we go. So it's just plain microfiber cloth. Just going to set that right down to the side on the tabletop so we have everything neatly laid out. Back to the watch. There we go. The Grand Seiko SBGW321 Nishikigoi European exclusive, limited to 300 pieces for the European market. So it is inspired by the iridescent koi or carp. So you can see the red dial right there, giving you a much closer in look at the details right there. If we can get the camcorder to focus in on those details at some point. So it does struggle a bit with shiny surfaces, but nonetheless, give it just about enough time, it should be able to focus in on the watch's details. But nonetheless, if it's struggling to do so, let's continue with popping the watch out from the case. And once again, giving you a look this time around out of its watch box. And you can see that it does come with a black alligator strap and giving you an overall look at its details as it is before we start handling the watch. So you can see it does have a pin buckle as well, with the Grand Seiko branding on it. So let's turn it the right way around and giving you a look at those details, and of course the tags that are on it as well. So giving you a look at the swing tags or hang tags of the watch. Okay, so now let's pop the watch out from its cushion or pillow. And just setting that pillow to the side. Now let's just pop it back in, just to tidy up and declutter the tabletop slightly while we maintain the items in the frame. So right there, setting the watch on the tabletop. Okay, so you have that full and clear look. Now let's take an up close look right now, and of course let's remove the film so you have that clear and detailed look of the dial. So you can see right there, very highly polished finish, the Zaratsu finish on the stainless steel case. And let's achieve some level of focus on the watch dial if possible. So the case size is 36.5 millimeters. And it does have a thickness of 11.6 millimeters. So right there, giving you an overall look of this Grand Seiko SBGW321G Nishikigoi European exclusive. And once again, let's try and achieve focus on the aspects of the dial which seem to be struggling quite badly with, but nonetheless, let's give it just a little bit more time. And you can see that textured red dial with a somewhat geometric pattern, circular geometric pattern, or radiating textured pattern. And of course, let's wind this watch up. So it does have a mechanical hand wound movement with the caliber 9S64. And there we see the seconds hand start to move as we continue to wind the watch up, giving it some energy to operate. So as you can see, it is a time only dial. And very high in contrast with those highly polished Zaratsu finished elements against that deep red textured dial. So taking a proper look at the case back, and hopefully can achieve some level of focus. There we go, right there with the limited edition engraving and details on the case back. And giving you a profile shot of that 11.6mm thick case, and that case size measuring 36.5mm. And finally we get a clear and decent focus on the dial of the watch. So now we're going to keep this focus right there. Of course, let me just clean up that dial with the Giotto rocket blower, which I've unboxed on the channel before. And of course taking a look at the tang buckle or pin buckle and strap in close-up detail. And the reverse side as well. Of course giving you a look at that box-shaped sapphire crystal as well, and the overall height or thickness of the case. And now let's go ahead and try it on my 16.75cm circumference size wrist, or 6.5 inches approximately. Let's strap it on. And of course, to give you some sense of the strap length as well, and the strap remain there right there. And let's pop it through the keepers and giving you a look at this Grand Seiko SBGW321 Nishikigoi on my 6.5 inch wrist, or 16.75 centimeters. So right there, hopefully the camcorder is able to achieve some level of focus on the details of the watch. And you can see the overall height of the watch and how it wears on my wrist. And of course straight down. And around. Alright, now let's pop the watch off. And once again giving you another look up close. So that's the Grand Seiko SBGW321 Nishikigoi European exclusive. Thanks for watching and happy ticking!